Video.
Invitation to broadcast. Oh, I can see the chat on this now. Oh,
can
that's good. I can see the chat on that. I can't play and see the chat, but on the broadcast. Wayne, you're getting battered. I thought you were good at this game.
I'm getting, like, people are just straight up rude.
I like that one, Adam Osborne. Emergency services are already in demand.
He's a cheeky bastard. Right, I think we might be good to go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've seen you posted it up now.
Let's go. Ready?
Yeah, but I've been ready all morning since you bloody posted a random fucking message going, oh, we're playing today. I woke up this morning going, right, okay, I've got 3 lessons, what am I going to plan? And then suddenly I've got, no, we're playing this.
They're just whipping up some shit and just giving a load of abuse.
Touchback and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I need to make sure people can actually see a touchdown.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Winston.
Oh, for God's sake, that pass is always fucking
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Come on now, let's go! We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
A sudden belief in Mike Evans.
Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys who were going into the hall.
I just double covered the middle stuff. I know what he's going to do.
Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did.
So the next minute we'll be beating PewDiePie for fucking subscribers.
When you're young in your career, meaning young.
There we go. Oh, what a beautiful boy. I'm gone.
But I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now,
I'm literally trying, every urge in my body is trying not to just bounce and run with Jackson. I just know it's just stupid little bounces.
The validation.
Oh, shit.
The applause in the long
Totally
time.
left him
That's
open.
going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Again, Jackson.
Oh no, what was that? Oh
no,
yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. How the fuck have you got that in there? That is mad.
There to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
I honestly did. I will happily admit that right now. I pressed the wrong button.
21-7.
I was looking to the right of me, and then I pressed him on the left. I thought, shit, that's gone wrong.
Right, I got 27 seconds to work with him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nice little squib kick.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their own 42.
I'm not going to throw. I'm covering that middle. That's every single pass.
But it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard. But it's going to be
I'm not
second down.
blitzing anybody at the minute.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, go on.
Picked
Go
up
on,
by
Humphries.
Marlon Humphrey.
Oh,
There he
please
goes
tell
left
me.
side.
Oh,
And he
please
will
tell me
score.
people are watching.
Touchdown.
Please tell me people are watching.
God. This is painful. What the fuck was
That's
that?
a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so
Did not need
well.
to throw that pass
Yeah, they
down.
didn't get overexcited and have a
The thing
bust
is,
on. They created their
should
own
have
big
been
play with a
hitting
pick
slant
6.
at that point.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're
Cameron Brate's
wondering
better than
if
OJ
it is
Howard.
over already. Tucker with the extra point.
That's a
and
bold
the decision
play.
to just
It
kick
is.
the extra point winds up
It is
successful.
now.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
To be fair, I
as
reckon
this
those
one's
two
in
will
the
be having a
air.
bit of a field day with Brady. He likes his tight ends.
This is taken just shy of the
Yeah,
10
he needs to
here.
have an offensive line that can attack him first.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard
Well, to be fair, what have they
line.
got? They got Gurley, didn't they, as well, in a trade,
Yeah.
in a release. I reckon they'll just draft their own lineman. I think that's all they're going to do.
The Tampa
John's
offense ready to
just
get their
commented,
drive
wow,
started.
and I
Time here for
feel
likely
exactly-
one play, then
exactly
off to the
the same.
locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all
Oh,
right,
come on,
take
let's go
the
for it
knee,
again,
get
Humphries.
out of here.
Oh,
you-
you've got to be kidding me.
But how will the head coach and his staff
Banging
approach
time out, 'cause I
halftime?
thought he bloody
Will
caught
it be
that then
angry?
as well.
Will it be clinical?
I
Will
actually
be
thought he
calm?
caught it and he
Will
just
it
let go when
let
he
it
hit the
all
ground.
out? Who knows?
Absolutely.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All that I'm getting as a suggestion is Hail Mary, man up 3D.
Pretty much.
An
Pretty
incomplete
much
pass
that's
on
it.
first down. That leads to a
Oh,
second
God,
and
right, here we
10.
go. You know what? I'm going to be Clark. I'm going for the blitz.
Final play of the half here.
Go.
Winston.
Go to me.
Keep it. And now look at that.
Oh, no.
19, but a fumble. And it's picked up by
No,
the
stop it.
Ravens.
Go on,
But they will
Gino!
not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
Oh, dear me.
Oh,
Time
it
for
had
break.
to
We've
be a
hit
slow
halftime.
one who
2
picked that
quarters
up.
down.
I know.
Still remain.
I thought I was
We
on
step
to a winner
aside.
then.
This is the NFL.
I don't know how he's
28
possibly going to run it all the way back. Yeah.
The one time he had the ball in his hand to be fumbled.
Johnson can't believe we were giving it so much in the group.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
It's part of the fun.
You forget I've been in isolation an extra week because my
There you
son
go.
goes
The
to week
Bucs
earlier.
offense set to begin their next possession.
Right.
And the turnover
Okay.
last
You've
time.
got-
This is
has sort
literally
of been
all I've been doing.
symptomatic
In
of their
between
struggles
lessons,
here
I've
in
set
this one.
myself up in the games room. And in between lessons, I've just literally been playing this.
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the
Between
last
this and
possession.
marking, I'm not really having much of a life.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
How's the NHS one? Great gone.
We've got about 29 different people in at the minute. We're just trying to do. We're trying to push it over places, obviously.
He finds his target. It's Evans.
Go on then, Mike.
And he takes this one down almost all
Yeah,
the way
it's.
to the
I
30.
think Josh
The
put
catch
it up
and
in
run pays off for
a
29
particular
yards.
competitors group,
And that last
which I
reception
found
puts him
utterly
over
hilarious.
150
And
yards
then
now
it
on the
was the
game,
move,
Charles.
which is
And now it's
obviously
not just execution,
back to
it's not just
said
performance,
individual
it's a
hate
mental
finisher.
aspect that's going on. Because right now,
I
teams
take that
keeping
as that,
so
'cause-
much on their heels.
Oh,
They're
what a
looking at each other.
Heaven.
Who's going to cover
So
this guy?
slow.
And what kind of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I'm going to do a U. Yeah, just to let you know, I'm going quick slant, throwing left Mike Evans just as he cuts inside, just so you can.
I've just done some coaching adjustments. I've got
Yeah.
to double team him now.
Double team this.
From the red zone now, Winston.
Come on, let me through.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again. Winston. It's complete to Jones. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
I am absolutely just loving Jameis Winston's stats coming up, because it's just like a real game. It's just like I'm watching. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Yeah, this is real life.
Oh, Judon. He goes down.
What a man.
Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now. Finally, the defense gets there.
Are you going to fake this? I think
do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure?
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, you bastard.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Banging on the button and he wasn't even bloody doing it.
You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you?
Down big.
Well. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give
it
a shot.
Can't even get out of the game.
In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt him too much. Officially, no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll buy some time right.
Oh, no.
It's complete to Snead. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
He was getting covered back for
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Oh, let's go for that little sneaky play. We'll do that.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And brought down, but able to get it to the 30-yard line.
I will accept that.
That's why you retired.
Pro Bowl guard Marshall Yonda. After the penalty, it's Ingram. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, how did you know?
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Little play action. Again, give me a little bit of a hint. Get your guy back up there. Go on. No, get back. Get back. Get further.
Here on 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his left.
No way.
Oh, was that sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
I am not doing a 6. I am not doing this. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. No.
Now let's see how the offense
you're going
still
for
out
it.
there.
Okay.
They like to go on 4th and 11.
It was offering me a 61-yard field goal. I know Tucker could do it, but I can't, so I'm not taking it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
However, I know my boy Pitch
what the fuck?
And now look at it. And it's
That's karma. That is karma.
4th down.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play.
No way.
I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down
or
get
just
out
in a
of bounds.
really bad area. Can you get not any good speeds?
But then the mistake.
What it is, well, the signal's not great on mobile phones over here, but I don't know what it is. It's just, I think it just drops out every now and then.
Winston now after the fumble
recovery.
Over the middle to Evans. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Jameis now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you,
honestly, if this stream lasts into a third game, I'll just be the Dolphins.
Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but September
I'll let you pick whoever you want.
That's
I'll
when
be
the
the Dolphins.
101st
We'll see
season
what
starts.
happens.
We just finished off season
Oh, no
100.
puddle.
I don't know what we're going to do till then.
Okay.
I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things. But there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year.
No.
And I know you're going to let us know.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Back now
I don't know what's happening now. It's like when I press things, I've got a delay going on.
To the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
That running back is getting so much. He's just sat there. Musing.
I'm literally pressing X for him to tap the ball and looking back.
Jameis to throw it. He's got it.
What the fuck? Why is he diving?
35-yard line. And a nice
Yeah,
gain of 21 yards.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
To throw is Winston. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing again, Winston on second and 10.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm banging the buttons and it's like taking 2 seconds to bloody react.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys,
Just don't switch off your console, just switch off your controller and switch it back on again.
Yeah?
And they know they've got it.
Okay.
Can you just connect your controller through the wire, maybe?
Yeah, good shout. That's
That
a
might be
great
better
shout.
because it's going direct through.
Yeah, that's a great shout actually. Let's just do that. Like that.
Maybe that's what you need to do. Is
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Because for some reason the Wi-Fi is just not great, but I'll just find an Ethernet cable and run it through that. What am I going to go with? Controllers. Communication method. Use USB cable when connected. Okay, that sounds good. Right, let's go.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Watch you get intercepted now.
Winston now. Winston throw fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Winston on 4th down.
Oh, yes. Yes, Mike.
To Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans.
Looking like that middle
Second touchdown
opener.
afternoon. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
If
you got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second time.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Here we go.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
Go on, man. Go on, man.
And I think this defense knew what was coming.
This running game is not going anywhere.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
No fucking way.
Extension, and he's got it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Oh,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead.
Biscuit. Oh,
that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunning, there to get a hand in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly. Just send the guy downfield with the in-route accompanying
no
it.
fucking way. That is absolutely ridiculous.
33 yards that time. Boy, another big play
what am I
later
even
for an
meant to do
offense,
about
Charles,
that?
that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage,
and then I get fucking that straight afterwards. Fucking Ingram.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the move to his left.
Oh, that's terrible.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third
2-minute
down.
warning.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They go play action with Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. He will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
All right, I'll go for the field. Let's go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll take this across the 25.
Hey, you got past the 25-yard line.
Up to the 27-yard line.
Pat on the back.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you know?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares? We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Winston.
That was a bad idea.
He's got his favorite target yet again. It's
bad idea. Why did I blitz?
10, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Why did I blitz?
Mike Evans, 73 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now,
it's a fake.
Oh,
They'll
no.
try and throw for it.
Just throw the ball, you
This
piece
fake
of
extra
shit.
point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't
I'll
get there.
give
Didn't
you
get it
give you
completed
credit where it's due.
successfully.
You are trying.
Did
I'll
someone
give you
dare
that.
them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the press.
Let's see. There must be some interesting plays in this playbook. We'll go with that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They
come
still
on.
have 2,
Come on.
but using them.
Come on.
Red Sea
Come on, Hollywood.
there he goes. The 20. And he is into the
Oh,
end zone for a
Hollywood
Baltimore
Brown.
touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 77 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this
One
one
play,
ahead of time?
77
Maybe
yards,
they're
10
seeking some
seconds.
revenge,
I'll take that.
or They just don't like
I'll
it.
take
The other
that.
thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up
got to
pretty
the
good here
30.
at the
Well done.
30-yard line.
We're just going up in 5 yard increments. Right then.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's get off the field. Watch twins. Watch twins.
To throw, Winston. Stepping
Whoa,
up,
whoa,
he's
whoa,
gonna
what the
kick
fuck,
it.
David?
Winston
Oh, no.
lost the football.
Oh, come
It looks like
on.
a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Winston. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
I've got to have a third game here, because I've twice now picked the better team and I'm winning. I've got to have a third game with the Dolphins. I cannot go out like this. I mean, I know it's still winning, but it's still not. Doesn't feel the
For
same.
this offensive line, it appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And this is caught by Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was a good game. Right, I'll tell you what, if you want another game, give me 10 minutes and we'll play again. Yeah?
Yeah, right, I might go and grab some lunch quickly then.
Alright, mate, I'll be back in a bit.
Back in a bit, bye.
Defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?